Hello, the following presentation does not apply to men and is only for women that want to lose at least 10 pounds. This presentation shares breakthrough tips proven to help women lose weight fast, where they need to most, and keep it off for good. You're about to hear from a world-class expert in nutrition, physiology, and biology that has taught human performance at the University of Florida and has dedicated his entire life to the study of fat loss and the human body.
Hi, I'm Johnny Barbin, and today I'm going to share what new research reveals is the exact reason why it's so much more difficult for you to lose weight and keep it off compared to men. And more importantly, you'll see a breakthrough tip used by women in this video to banish unwanted body fat fast that you can use to do the same by dramatically increasing your female metabolism. If you begin using this somewhat unusual tip starting today, you can literally expect to drop up to 3 dress sizes inside of a week, which I know may sound far-fetched to you, like it did to all these women that have done it using this very same tip, but I promise it's not. So just keep watching. You'll also see how this unusual tip allows you to strategically eat the foods you crave most and still experience the slimmest, sexiest waistline of your life. Plus, you'll also learn which common foods touted as quote-unquote healthy can make losing a single pound virtually impossible for women. Now, I totally get it if you think you've heard it all and tried it all when it comes to dieting and weight loss, but I completely guarantee you have never seen anything like this before, and I promise you're about to be absolutely amazed. Just be sure to watch this brand new presentation now because it definitely won't be online for free for very long, so make sure you watch it while you still can. Listen, before we go any further, let me assure you this has nothing to do with silly exercise machines, cardio, restrictive or pre-packaged diets, or whatever weird berry pill the diet industry is talking about these days. I mean, this is something completely different and you're going to love it. Really quickly, a little tidbit about me that you may not know already. In the last 10 years, if you've taken an effective supplement by any of the world's biggest brand names, chances are that you've seen my work. Now, before you start thinking this tip has something to do with a supplement, let me stop you right there because it doesn't. I only mention this because I discovered this unique tip during the time I was consulting for the company that makes the #1 selling weight loss supplement in the world specifically for women. I was doing extensive research on female metabolism when I stumbled upon something so shocking and so groundbreaking that I knew it could help make fat burning easier for women forever, which is what I'll be sharing with you in just a few moments. First, I'd like to introduce you to someone I'm very proud of, my sister Lisa, because to be perfectly honest, she is the real reason I was even studying the female metabolism so passionately in the first place. You see, Lisa has always been one of the most important women in my life. Ever since we were kids, she always looked out for me and she's always been there for me when I needed anything. She really is the best sister a brother could ask for. And when my sister reached out to me for help with her weight, I felt like the worst failure in the world when I just couldn't help her. You see, none of my degrees, experience, or world-class certifications gave me what I needed to help Lisa achieve the true long-term weight loss she deserved. The way I've been fortunate enough to have been able to do for thousands of men across the globe, including myself, with the cutting-edge programs that I've authored. And to see my sister, whom I adore, I absolutely adore her, suffer with health and negative self-image issues because of her weight, it was heartbreaking. It got to the point where she seemed ashamed to even order food at restaurants. Yet, I sincerely believe with all of my heart, if she could solve her weight problem, it would positively affect every part of her life and relationships, just like it did for me. Now, our family comes from a long line of quote-unquote bad genetics, and I know exactly what it feels like to hate the overweight reflection looking back at you in the bathroom mirror. And I would have given anything to have what worked for me work for Lisa, but you know what? It didn't. And after Lisa had my niece, Paige, things got even worse for her. She was tipping the scales at about 210 pounds at 5'1", and that's dangerously unhealthy. And emotionally, she was totally depressed because she thought she had tried everything. I remember it was a Monday afternoon, almost 2 years after Lisa had Paige, when I stumbled upon research leading to the female fat loss loopholes, unlike anything I'd ever imagined. Loopholes that would ultimately allow Lisa to permanently shed a breathtaking 53 pounds of undesirable body fat and drop 12 dress sizes in just 5 months. However, as impressive as that was, what stands out the most to her family and friends is that her physical transformation led to a personal transformation that finally enabled